Hi and welcome to Now We're Talking tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to set up Daisy the cow here to sing a song. So let's get started. Daisy is from the Suriyun package with the cute animals. This is one of the farm animals. Here she is. Obviously she's a cow. She's got a cowbell on. And here we look at the hierarchy. We see the spine, the neck, the head, and on this one we've got a head end bone, and I think we'll be attaching to that as it's the last bone in the actual sequence there on the rig. So what do we do? How do we do this? Well, we go to Now We're Talking, we take the prefab and we make it a child of the last bone. So it's there, and there it is. Then if you just open up the hierarchy of the Now We're Talking prefab, we can find lips pivot. Now let's have a look. This has got all sorts of offsets in, so we'll get rid of all of those. That needs to be a scale of 1, 1, 1. We'll just check actually, because sometimes if the root scale is less than 1, and it's not in this case, if it was, then it would affect the pivot and the pivot scale, so we'd have to make adjustments there. If you see the 3-minute guide to getting started with Now We're Talking, we explain that a little better. Now here we go then. So let's have a look. This is the lips pivot. This item here. Let's have a quick look at it. It's a collection of shapes, and it needs to fit onto the front of the face on the surface of the mesh where the mouth is supposed to be. So I've just rotated it 90 degrees and we can pull it in. Make sure you're doing it on the lips pivot. These are on the lips pivot object, not the Now We're Talking. Now We're Talking should be totally reset 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So lips pivot, and now we need it on the face of the mesh. So let's just drag it in. Now obviously the mouth of a cow isn't up there, so we're going to rotate it around. Oops, it's disappeared. Oh, there it is. Oh, right, just bring her out a little bit. Let's zoom in so we can see this. So I think she'll probably have, it's going to be a bit further up the face. It's going to be around there somewhere, and we can just have a quick look. If we just press play now, we should see the mouth, sit into shape. So it's in about, she's actually got a tongue sticking out at this point. I'm just going to swap the mouth over. This is mouth shape 1. Look, here it is, mouth shape 1. And we're using the mouth data presets so that everything's a bit quicker to set up. So this is ticked, so we are allowing the mouth data presets. I'm going to switch to mouth 3, and we should see it just sat nicely on her face there. It's just needs a little bit of pulling. We're just going to just pause and do that. Now that won't stick, but what we can do is we can take the lips pivot and copy the components, stop the editor and paste those back in, and we know that'll be in the right place now. So while we're here, we're going to change the color. Shape 3 is the lips sphere, and the color currently is orange. We're going to put brown in there just to make it look a bit better. So let's just run that and make sure that's happening. Okay, let's just switch to mouth 3. There we go. So we're on mouth 3. It looks in the right place. She looks quite content there. So what we'll do, we'll just stop that. We'll need those in place 3. So I'll have those over there. So that's the mouth shape and the data presets for mouth shape 3. We're going to leave those over there. They won't be quite right, but they'll be quite near. Next thing we're going to do is lock the Now We're Talking prefab, because we're going to go into audio into songs, and we're going to drag this song out, and we're going to put it into the Now We're Talking clips list, which is here. Now We're Talking clips, and we're going to pop it in, and there's Moo Moo 2, that's the song. Now these clips are the speech clips in order of playback. So she's just going to sing this song. She's only going to sing the song, that's all there is. There's only one sound file, it's the whole song. So let's see how she does when we get her to sing. So we'll run the editor. She's ready to go, we're in place. So all we have to do is activate the Now We're Talking play audio game object like this.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Right, this is a bit loud.
And on that farm he had a
So we'll just lower her down.
E-I-E-I-O.
There we go.
With a moo moo here.
While she's doing that, we will go and make a couple of adjustments. In fact, I think we need to undo the allow mouth data presets, and then we're going to pull down the scale a little bit, and the lips fine, and we're going to play that again now. So to play the sound file twice, you just turn it off and turn it back on again, and now you can see that the mouth is actually shaping a lot better. So when she's sat over there on the grass and singing around, she looks really good. Now we're going to change the mouth responsiveness just to see what happens. It's a bit big, so we're just going to just reduce it down until it's a nice comfortable shape. Maybe a bit more. Let's play that audio again. Might be reducing the maximum size a little bit as well, and the minimum size. There we go. And that looks lovely. So let's have a listen to it a bit louder now. Hold on.
And a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Ah, lovely. Okay, so that's Now We're Talking, setting up a song, and a couple of minutes, a few minutes to do. But once you've got those settings, a good idea is to copy the component. When you turn it off, it'll reset, but then you can paste those values back in and they'll stay there now. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was useful. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time on the Now We're Talking tutorials. And we'll just have one more play at that song.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had